Hey everyone, Irit here with another video in my daily sketching series. Today we are going to focus on, I am going to focus on this green color. This is Serpentine Genuine. It's a Primatech color from Daniel Smith. I ordered a half pan of it years and years ago before the Daniel Smith tubes were available in Europe. And yeah, once I'm done with it, I will not be repurchasing. This is really one of those greens that I'm not a huge fan of. I find it kind of garish, and it's very similar to Green Appetite, which is included in the Jean Haines set. It's probably, one of my least favorite colors in that set. It's just a shade of green that I personally don't enjoy. The previous greens that we've explored were a lot of fun and I love them. It's the Cascade Green and Undersea Green, and those will definitely continue on to my autumn palette, which I will be setting up sometime in, I guess, September. I don't know. I guess it depends on the weather and my mood. But that is generally the plan. Now, I also want to say that from now on, I am guessing videos will be less regular, and come September, hopefully, school will start. So I'll probably be able to go back to some regular routine. But so I don't know when I'll be able to post. I'll do my best and just post when I can, but it is what it is, as some people say. And yes, so starting this week, both my kids are at home all the time. And we hope to go to Italy. I don't know. I mean, the Italian border is just a few hours from us, and I really hope it won't be a problem. Right now, as of beginning of August, the borders within the European Union seem to be open, and we can cross without any need of COVID tests or quarantine, like self-quarantine. I hope that will continue, and I also really, really hope. I have kind of a bad experience with painting on vacation, but I do think in the last months I've gotten much more comfortable with just sketching anywhere I go. I try to carry a sketchbook, and Lily, my youngest, also seems to enjoy it. So if I can keep her busy, then maybe I can also paint. I mean, there's so much to paint in Tuscany, and I really, really hope I can do this, or at least keep some sketches and take some photos that might inspire future work. In the last month, I've been really focusing on these kind of abstract florals, you can say. So I haven't done a lot of landscape or or any kind of like architecture sketching. So we'll see how that goes. I really, with florals, I feel like I kind of found my style, which makes me very, very happy and very excited. And I don't feel like that about landscapes and like urban sketching. I'm saying urban sketching, but right now when I'm thinking about Italy, I'm thinking just about the architecture of the small villages there. So I don't know, maybe it falls into the category of landscape. But I hope this will be an opportunity to explore that, and we'll see. I don't know. So till mid-September, things are kind of out in the open. I wish you a happy summer vacation. I hope you can do something fun despite current events. And yeah, so let's talk a little bit about this page. I started it by just testing which colors neutralize the Serpentine green. I find this is a really good place for me to start with just a more narrow color scheme of complementing colors. And, you know, I start from there, and then sometimes the painting stays with a limited color palette, and then other times I will add more colors. But the majority of, you know, real estate is still covered with those complementing colors, and it allows me to have kind of a wide variety of shades, because when you mix complementary colors, they neutralize each other, and you just get a really wide range of colors. You know, you start by muting the original color, and then if you add more and more of the complementary color, you get into the semi-neutrals and then into the neutrals. And, you know, as opposed to mixing a blue and a green, you'll get just different shades of blue and green. But if you mix green and pink, then you'll have all kinds of interesting colors. I've said that word too many times now. Okay, now I'm using my favorite sharpener, which I mentioned in my July favorites. And I'm grabbing also one of my charcoal pencils. Oh yeah, so the colors that I decided to go with to complement the Serpentine are cobalt violet, shocker, and I think it's the blue violet. Of course, I went through all of these already in this series, and they really, you can see the neutral colors that I got mostly on the left side. I really love those. So the flower here is kind of reminiscent to, I would say, a hibiscus flower. That's kind of what I had in mind. I have in my garden a few bushes of these in that kind of cobalt violet color, and I absolutely love them. I did a whole series about that. If you missed it, you can find it in my playlist that is called Abstract Florals. I try to link it in almost every one of these videos, so there are many more you can watch if you enjoy this kind of style of painting florals. Okay, so now I decided I needed some bling, some metallic shimmery touches, and I went to my Paul Rubens shimmering watercolor set. I'm pretty sure I have a dedicated video for this one. I'll try to link it somewhere in the video. And this set, I bought it for my own money. And after that, Paul Rubens, their distributor, contacted me and sent me some other products. But this was the first thing that I tried, and I bought it myself. And these are beautiful. There's nothing to say about it. They are beautiful. And I think in general, I would say that I think it's more fun and, nice to support smaller businesses. And there are a lot of smaller manufacturers that make beautiful shimmery metallic watercolors. You can find them on Etsy. I mentioned Rachel Beth. There's Little Rainbow Moon. I've heard a lot of things about Hydra Colors and Aloha. I haven't tried those myself. However, they can get super pricey, and here you can get 24 really lovely colors in a metal tin, just one set. And there are some colors that I like more than others. But yeah, I thought since I'm in that shimmery metallic mood, I might as well get some use out of this set, which I don't use a lot. For me, the shimmering watercolors are not a huge attraction, although in these last pages, I have really enjoyed them. And there's something about that metallic or shimmery watercolor when you splatter it. That's my absolute favorite way of using it. And it definitely adds something, extra, some dimension. Watercolors are, it's a flat medium. It's not something you can really build dimension like you can with acrylics or oil. that the paint itself can have a lot of body. You don't have that. So I do find that adding something like shimmering watercolor or, splatters of them can add more kind of interest or depth, or just, something when you move the painting or when you move around the painting, if it's hanging on the wall, you get that reflective, shimmery effect. So there I go. I really don't know what gold this is. It's like this really beautiful glittery gold. I don't know. I really don't know where I got it from, and it's a little bit frustrating, but yeah. So I added that. I added everything, and the kitchen sink, the way that James Burke says that. I've never heard that expression until he used it. And some more splatters, why not? So this was a lot of fun. This is not a green that I really, really love. When I use it, I just mix it with other colors to just give, you can see it's quite intense, a little bit garish, almost like luminous. And it does work nice in mixtures because it also has an interesting granulation. But as a standalone color, it's not a must for me. I recently got the olive green by Daniel Smith, and I really prefer those kind of tones, that more earthy, yellowish, golden green, than this really, really intense bright green. So I'm just trying to show you all the glitter. Sorry if the camera is a bit hectic. But I just want you to see that lovely effect. So if you have shimmery watercolors, then, take them out. And thank you so much for watching. Tomorrow we will play with Azo Green Yellow from Van Gogh. See you then. Bye.